boys and girls, so yesterday I went back to TKMAXX and I bought some more stuff. Pretty sure you're not surprised, but I ended up going back to TKMAXX. I was on a search for a specific cushion, and then I ended up seeing a few other bits which I liked. So I bought one thing for me, one thing for my Halloween swap box, which I've already shown the lady. So Mackenzie, if you're watching, don't worry, you've already seen it. And one thing I bought for my friend for her birthday. So first I'll start with the thing I got for my Halloween swap box, and it's actually something I saw last year, and I did actually buy them last year, but I bought them for Simply Gothic. So I was very happy to find they were redoing them this year. So it's another pair of tea towels. So these are really handy. They're going to be super easy to fit in my box to America. They aren't too heavy, and also I can kind of use them as like cushioning, so that's always a plus. So basically the lady I do my Halloween swap box with messaged me to say that this year she was obsessed with Halloween cupcakes, and I said that's so typical because last year there were definitely like cupcake tea towels. I knew because I bought some for Simply Gothic, and I bet they won't have them this year, just because since that's the thing she's looking for this year, I'm sure we won't have any. However, how wrong I was, because I went into TKMAXX, I thought I'd just look at the tea towels. I try and avoid the tea towel section now, just because I always end up buying myself like a pack of them. But I went and I looked behind and I saw these and I nearly like fell over. I was like, yes, got to get them for her because they are just so perfect. As soon as she mentioned that she liked like Halloween cupcakes, I thought, oh, this would have been so perfect for her if they had them this year. So they are these Casabra kitchen tea towel sets. Again, they are 100% cotton, and you get 2 of them in the pack. Now these are like super nice feeling tea towels. Some of them that we get, they look gorgeous, but they're not like the nicest feeling. But these are so soft, they feel really thick. They're just gorgeous. They've got a ghost on them, hashtag year of the ghost. I really love them. Now these tea towels did cost me $5.99, so they're slightly more expensive than the normal tea towel. I think normally they're around $4.99, and if you're very lucky you can find some for $3.99. These are definitely in the more pricey section of the tea towels, but they're definitely worth it. What I will do is I will open them up just so I can show you. As I said, I'm going to use it to like wrap around stuff, so I'll kind of use it as like a packaging thing, so hopefully she doesn't mind me opening them. Basically these is like a normal size tea towel, are covered in loads of spooky cupcakes. So the background is white, but kind of the main colours I'd say are black and orange. What has to be my favourite is this little cupcake with a little ghost on it. We then have some with bats on, some with candy corns. Now finding things with candy corns in the UK is absolutely impossible, so I was again very excited to see that. Just kind of an orange one with a witch's hat, one with a pumpkin, another orange one, and then we're back to the ghost, and then another bat. So something I really loved about these is that they have got so many like in the pattern. I do love myself a repeating pattern, but often we get like so many of the same thing. Like I was expecting there to be like 4 different cupcakes and then like it just be repeated, but it's so cool how there is like so many different designs. I think that's like a really nice feature to it. On the other side it is just plain white, and it's this kind of very soft towel material. So I'm just so happy that I found these. Again, I guess you could probably use these for other things, not just tea towels. You could sew it and make it into a extra spooky cooking pillow. I'm not sure if you could maybe make this into something to do with cooking. I guess a tea towel is kind of to do with cooking, but I'm not sure if you could make like a very small apron or something out of it. But yeah, I'm so pleased with the quality of it. I'm so pleased I was able to find it. I definitely find like with America there's so much stuff, so I can tell like Mackenzie, oh, I'm looking for ghosts this year, and she'll like have a million ghosts to choose from. But normally when she says like, oh, I'm looking for spooky cupcakes this year, I can never find anything that she's kind of looking for. So I'm really excited that I was able to find something to give back to her, because she always finds the most amazing stuff in America. So unfair. Anyway, this is the first thing which I got from TKMAXX. So next up I'll show you the thing I got for me, since it's laying on my leg, and I got this stick. Now I basically bought a broomstick. I've been looking at these for ages. Basically I saw that the Midnight Crafter bought one, so I will leave a link down to her haul where she showed her one off. I'm not sure if she bought this brown one or there is like a black version as well, but basically when I saw her one I was like, oh, now I want one. Like that's usually what happens. She'll buy something and I'm like, oh no, I don't really want it, and then she'll like upload a video of it and I'm like, actually that's really nice, I want one. So basically I saw that they were selling these online, and I did think maybe I would buy one offline, but I thought they're probably quite big, and I thought it's probably quite a common thing that you'd find. It's not like an elusive Halloween cushion, it's probably slightly more of like a easy to produce, like they'd produce a lot of them kind of a thing. And I had seen them in quite a few of my actual local stores and I just hadn't bought any. So when I went back to TKMAXX and they didn't have the cushion, I had a look around and I saw that they had 2 of these broomsticks. So I thought I would buy one for myself. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it, but I think it may look quite cute, like leaned up against something. I thought that the Midnight Crafter leaned hers up against, like, I think it was like some drawers or something, and it looked so pretty. So I think I may lean mine up either against my Christmas tree or maybe like across by my actual like chest of drawers as well, because it just looked so nice leaned up. But yeah, I basically bought this broomstick. The other thing I really loved about this is I bought it in the morning, then I spent the whole day like walking around the shops because I also went to like Home Bargains and stuff, and I was carrying this broomstick like under my arm the whole way with my uni hoodie, which actually I've got like right here. So I was having a lazy day, so I was wearing my uni hoodie, which actually on the back of it I had like customized, so it says stay spooky. So I was walking around with stay spooky on my back with a like broomstick under my arm, and I also bought like a little plastic cauldron from Home Bargains, so I actually looked insane. And so many children were like pointing at me like, oh, is she a witch? And their parents were like, stay away, stay away. So yeah, that was great. But I quite liked walking around the broomstick. I felt like I was meeting my full true potential in life. But yeah, it's a super nice broomstick. It is very like basic, as in like it's just a general broomstick, but at the same time there's so many details within it which you can't get elsewhere. Like I've got so many broomsticks, it's unbelievable. I keep them all up in the roof, and they're all kind of like £1, £2 ones, which I bought from like Home Bargains, Sainsbury's, Tesco's, like those like really average ones which you can buy for like a couple of pounds, which just kind of finish off a kid's outfit. This just has something a bit more, so it is very large, like it's got like a lot of sticks going on, and these are actual like real sticks. I thought that these may be like plastic for some reason, which makes absolutely no sense, but these are like proper sticks. They're very sticky and very pointy, and then woven within them, which are actually like wired in there so they can't move, are these lights. Now of course, as I said, they can't move, but you could remove them if you didn't want the lights in there, but there are little lights that kind of go all the way around, and then it goes, I've got all these things hanging from my ceiling and I just realised I'm like stabbing a bat with the end of the broomstick. And then it has this kind of like Hessian wrapped string all the way around the middle just to hold it all nice and tight. That is solid, like none of these are going to move anywhere. They're like fully solid where they are. This I thought would be like actual like separate bits of string, but although it was probably one bit of string when it's wrapped around, it's been all like glued, so you like can't move it at all. And then the actual kind of stick of the broomstick is all these like wonky bits of wood woven together, and I really like it because it isn't straight. Like it is wonky, as you can see. I love a good wonky stick made out of this wood that has loads of like different grooves to it. I just think it's so gorgeous. And then these lights kind of come all the way to the top, and then you just have this random box. I think maybe they could have finished that off slightly nicer, but I'll probably like hook it around the top like that and then lean it against something so you can't see it, or maybe I'll kind of put it on the shelf and then have this leaning. But it's really big. I'm going to hold it at the back so you can maybe see it a little bit better, but that's how it looks. So actually I've come super prepared today, she says, as in she can't find the batteries. And I've got these 2 batteries, so I'm going to put the batteries in and then we can see how it looks when it's lit up. So as a big reveal, all of the lights light up. So I'm not really sure how well it's showing up, but they are a really lovely colour light. I kind of got this like orangey glow to them. Maybe if I put my exposure down a bit on my camera, you'll be able to see it a bit better. There you go. So I'm sorry I'm really dark now, but you can kind of see that they are like a yellowy colour. I think that's so gorgeous. I definitely feel like it finishes it off. It's definitely, I don't think, meant to be a kind of goes with an outfit sort of piece. It's definitely more of like a decorational piece, but there you can see all of the lights sort of within the bristles, and then they wrap around the actual stick of the broomstick as well. So that was the broomstick that I bought. On here it does have like a little instruction packet just basically telling you not to eat anything, and then the price of this broomstick was £12.99, which I guess compared to like the £1, £2 broomsticks you can pick up is quite expensive, but the actual like craftsmanship that's gone into this and all the different features I think is definitely worth it. And also the fact that it is like a natural wood as well, like it is kind of naturally grown and stuff, so it's not just like put in a resin press. So I quite like that. I like the fact that they're all going to be slightly unique, and I'm very excited to find somewhere to put my spooky broom. The last thing which I got was a gift for my friend. Now she loves baking and she loves skulls. She's not exactly a Halloween enthusiast, but she does love her good skulls. So I kind of went in search for a skull thing and I found this. I did actually call her because I wanted to check it was something she wanted, etc, etc. But there was this one and a ghost one. Now secretly I wanted to get the ghost one because hashtag year of the ghost. But she is a skull person and she loves baking and she loves baking trays, so I figured she would like this. So this is like a skull baking tray. Now if she does make a cake and send it to me, I will put a picture of it on Instagram, but for now unfortunately I cannot show you how it works. Basically it is a tray, so one side has the face of the skull and then this side has like the back of the skull, and it does also have this like flat bottom to it, so you can kind of make a skull and like stand it up. So I'm guessing what you do, and I'm not a cake master at all, but you pour cake into here and into here, like cake mixture into there and there, and then you cook it and you bang it out and it comes out and it looks like a skull basically. So this was £20. Now I'm not really sure how much baking stuff is because I'm not really a big baker myself, but it seemed like quite expensive. But at the same time this seems like a really like proper nice quality. It's like fully metal, it's nice and thick metal, it doesn't look like it's gonna distort like ever. This is kind of what the skull's face looks like, so it has got like teeth and it's got quite like sunken in eyes, and then the back of it is like plain back of a skull. But yeah, I thought that looks really cute and I'm really excited to see like what kind of cakes she comes up with. There is this like little picture here of kind of how it turns out, but it kind of looks glittery, so I'm not exactly sure what that's all about. But it is by a company called Nordic Ware apparently, and it is a skull cake pan. So there you go, if you are into cooking that is definitely a good option. Apparently the RIP price is 40 quid. I'm not too sure how realistic those prices are, but I bought this for $19.99. But it does seem really nice, and anyone else who has these kind of things, please do let me know if you've tried them out, how yours went, and do tag me in a photo if you've made one. I really am considering going and buying the ghost one for myself, but I kind of like to see how well they work before I splash the cash on a ghost. So those were the 3 things which I got from TK Maxx. All of them I got from in-store, however, all of them other than the tea towels I have actually seen online. So if you do not have a TK Maxx or a HomeSense near you, you may be able to get them online and get them shipped to you. Definitely, I don't think any of these things would break very easily in the post, so that's always a plus, because I know a lot of people don't order online because they don't want to risk like breaking the decoration. So that's everything that I have to show you today. My personal shoppers have been shopping for me. They have got 2 things in the post, and I am going to TK Maxx tomorrow, so I'm sure I will be back very shortly with another TK Maxx Halloween haul. So thank you very much for watching. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I'll see you next time.